Hello, I'm Tomas Laureckis. In this tutorial series, I will show you how I've created this environment. This tutorial is for beginners who know the basics of the software, but need to know how to mold your thoughts into the art. So in general, what we need to know, it's a simple things, how to create a cube or cylinder, some basic primitives, how to extrude the faces, duplicate the faces, and make an instances. Let's create a cube. Make shape from the cube as foundation for the house. Now extrude and tweak offset. Extrude top, extrude it again and scale a bit, and extrude it one more time. Select and merge top vertices to center in order to get triangle shape. Select top faces of the roof and extrude it. Select side faces of the roof and extrude it. Now select the faces of the roof leading to the bottom and extrude it twice. Last touch for a roof tip lines, select the faces and extrude it. Great, we made a shape for a house. Let's add some divisions to the bottom part of the house. Okay, so let's add 4 vertical lines to the one wall side, 5 vertical lines to another wall side. Do not forget to add 2 horizontal lines and shape the lines for a doorway. Then select the faces and do extrusion. Okay, so let's move to the second floor. As you can see, I will select one by one wall side. In this example, I will select a wall and will do extrusion offset. Right after it, I will select the face and do extrusion again. Same for a wall B. I will select both faces, will do extrusion offset. I will add additional splitting lines, shaped the doorway, and did extrusion for the doorway. Let's create some details for this house. I will start from windows area. Just select the wall A polygon area where windows should be. Duplicate the faces, then extrude duplicated faces for a few times to make windows look like a windows, and place it back again as shown per example. Simple as that. I've did the same things for a second floor window as well, as you can see. Window sill, doorway, whole door, and door border. After that, depending on your project needs, you can merge or group or just leave separate objects. I've decided to merge it into one object because of the project goals. Because of that, I was playing a bit with topology, as you can see. Great, so house is looking better and better. When you will decide that your object is already completed or near to completion, do not forget to check hard edges, which will be in the focus of view. Bevel in order to get more pleasant view. Okay, we need to try and more separated details to the house. However, we need to not forget that this is a 3D, not 2D house. So let's check another site which I've created in the same manner as I showed you before. As you can see, there is no much differences even from division side. Some vertex points were removed. This is it, no major changes. Probably that small Windows cube. This is the biggest change. I've started adding details from simple rectangle, nothing fancy, nothing that you can do. So let's start from the roof. We can add a roof plank. As you can see, we're missing chimney. I bet it will be great to add some sporadic bricks to the chimney and the house. Vertical wooden pillars for the house. Add some horizontal planks which can do separation before first and second floor. What do you think about the terrace? Let's add signboard holder and definitely signboard. Candle flashlight holder, as well flashlight, door handle, simple hexagon on the cube, house number sign, pole for a fence, small fence column, big fence column, pole for a mailbox and its trigger. Let's add one more window for attic And for a second floor door handle. Let's check the second floor big window, missing some separation. On the first floor, we can add some wooden plank as a separator as well. Okay, moving to another side of the house. This part must look a bit abandoned. We can place some wood planks to block the way, like here, and some crossed wood planks. Same for a second floor, and another window for attic. Maybe broken rain pipe will fit the design. And maybe French balcony and small roof for it. And small detail to a square window, like a cross. Great, we're almost there. Just add another pole and create some small fences pole. So our house missing some things such as roof, tiles, and the well. Let's move to the well and get back to the tiles later, as they will be used on the roof of the house as well on the well's roofs. As you can see, it's a simple cylinder with an extruded hole in it with bevel edges. Now let's place two rectangles in order to make holder for the roof, one horizontal plank as a connector, some cross handles in each side. I've duplicated small roof from abandoned house side and placed it here. On the roof, I've added a plank in order to get clear vision of separation for the roof sides, same as on the house. Okay, so the last part of the house will be the roof tiles. I've decided to mention them at the end of the house modeling, as roof tiles was created by instancing. Definitely you can create them one by one if you want to. However, my advice for such cases to use the instancing. As with instances, you can easily tweak, reshape, or fix patterns. Great, so we have a house and a well. To complete the model 1, part 1, we need to do fast render. We need to create a shader for ambient occlusion with a wireframe. In this video, I will create it in Marmoset toolbag, as whole scene later on will be rendered in Marmoset toolbag. Select the shader, remove roughness. In the sky HDR settings, change it to something a little bit more visible. Change the color to the white. Backdrop to the brightness maximum. Next, move to the render tab. Enable wireframe. Change the color. Try to control intensity of the wireframe. Enable occlusion. And lastly, add light. Make it directional. Try to rotate it how you like. Great, so we've created a small house. However, it's just the beginning. We have plenty of work left, and we will start next from the foliage. So stay tuned, don't give up.